Hello lovelies, welcome back. My name is Tarina and for today's class I'll be taking you through some sun salutations. So making your way to the top of your mat, find your Tadasana. So in your Tadasana, starting to ground down through all four corners of the feet, engage in the thighs, engage in the glutes. Starting to tuck the tailbone downwards towards the floor, engage in the core, so pull the belly button back towards the spine, relax in the rib cages, relax the shoulders. Grow a little taller through the crown of the head. Bringing the chin parallel to the floor. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Option to exhale out through the mouth. And then slowly return to inhaling and exhaling through the nose. On your next inhale, reaching the hands up overhead, gaze comes to your thumbs. As you exhale, fold the upper body over the legs. Inhaling, lift the chest, find a flat back. Option to bring the hands to the shins. Then as you exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to your plank. Your inhale is here. As you exhale, lower the knees. The rest of the body follows. Take an inhale, lift that chest, peel it forward, baby cobra. Exhale and tuck in the toes, push the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. Option to keep the knees nice and bent here, focusing on allowing the spine to be nice and straight so the tailbone is reaching up towards the ceiling. Pressing all 10 knuckles into the mat. Pay attention to that place between the index finger and the thumb. We like to lift this up sometimes in downward facing dog. And if yours are lifted, just placing them back onto the mat nice and firmly. On your next inhale, look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, step forward with the right foot, the left foot follows. Your chest is lifted as you arrive. And then folding over into your forward fold. Take an inhale, reaching the arms out and up to your Urdhva. Exhaling, close through heart center. Let's do that again. Inhaling, reach those arms up. Take an exhale, fold the body over the legs. Nice big inhale, reach that chest forward, finding your flat back. Exhale and planting the hands, step back to your plank. Your inhale is here. As you exhale, you have the option to lower the knees. Otherwise, this time come all the way to the floor in one go. Take an inhale, peel the chest, baby cobra, or full upward facing dog where only the hands and tops of the feet are on the floor. Exhaling, roll over, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Keep reaching tailbone up as you reach the heels down towards the mat. They do not have to touch, but keep that feeling of the legs being pulled in 2 different directions. Keep that belly button tucked back towards the spine as much as you can, closing the rib cage. Keep breathing. Your gaze is either through the legs or up at the belly button. Last breath round. And on your next inhale, starting to bend those knees, look towards the top of the mat, stepping forward with the left foot. This time the right foot follows, your chest is lifted. Exhale and fold over. Take a big inhale, sweep those arms all the way up. Exhale, close through heart center. 2 more times. Take an inhale, reach those hands up. Relax those shoulders as you do. Exhale and folding over. Take an inhale, reach the chest forward, flat back. Exhale and plant the hands, step back to your plank. Your inhale is here. You have those 2 options. Otherwise, coming down halfway, practicing your chaturanga. Whatever option you're choosing, hug those elbows in, peel the chest forward, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, roll over the feet, come to your downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Take an inhale. Nice big exhale. Having a slight external rotation of the arms. So you're trying to get the armpits to look at each other. Last breath round here. On your next inhale, bend those knees, look towards the top of the mat. This time you can hop, step, or jump forward to meet the hands. Chest is lifted. Exhale, fold over. Take an inhale, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, close through heart center. One more sun salutation. Take an inhale, reach those hands up, gaze follows. Exhale, fold over. Maybe those legs are a little bit straighter. Take an inhale, pull the chest forward, flat back. Exhaling, hop, step, or jump back through the vinyasa of your choice. Take an inhale, open the chest. Exhaling, roll over, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Maybe make this your biggest and strongest down dog yet. But always remembering you have the option to come down to child's pose if you find this is too intense on the shoulders or any other part of the body. If you are in your downward facing dog, starting to focus on shifting that weight out of the wrists and back into the feet. Taking the pressure off of the wrists. On your next inhale, bend those knees, look towards the top of the mat, hop, step, or jump forward, chest is lifted. Exhale and fold. Take an inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, close through heart center. Let's move on to Surya Namaskar B. On your next inhale, bend the knees, tickle the floor so you're nice and low, and then reach the hands up overhead, chair pose. Exhale and fold over the legs. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale and plant the hands, hop, step, or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over, down dog. On your next inhale, bring that right foot in between the hands, ground that back foot at a 45-degree angle and reaching the arms up overhead, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the front foot, lower down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over, down dog. Same thing, left side. Inhale, bring the left foot forward in between the hands, ground that back foot, sweep the arms up overhead, warrior 1. Exhale, frame that front foot, step back to your plank, go through your vinyasa. Take an inhale, really open that chest. Exhale, roll over, down dog, 5 breaths. Or option to come to your child's pose by bringing the knees to either side of the mat and the toes touching. Take a moment to rest the body. If you find you're building too much heat up in the body, feel free to take some exhale out through the mouth once you're in your downward facing dog or child's pose. Just releasing some of that heat. On your next inhale, bending those knees, look towards the top of the mat, hop, step, or jump forward, chest is lifted. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale, sweep the hands overhead, bend the knees, chair pose. We're diving straight back in. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, or jump back through your vinyasa. Inhaling, opening that chest. Exhale, roll over, down dog. Take an inhale, bring that right foot to the top of the mat, sweep the arms up overhead, pull right hip back. Exhale, frame that front foot, stepping back, go through your vinyasa. Option to go through a 3-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing. Exhale, roll over, down dog. Left side. Take an inhale, left foot comes to the top of the mat, reaching up, relax those shoulders. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back. Option to go through your 3-legged chaturanga. Take an inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over, down dog, 5 breaths. Take advantage of the heat that you're warming up in the muscles and the body. Maybe start to take the kink out of those legs a little bit more. They do not have to be straight and the heels do not need to touch the floor. But you want to be continuously working in your down dog. So you're actively trying to straighten those legs or take a little bit of the kink out, even if it's just a millimeter of movement. On your next inhale, bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat, hop, step, or jump forward, chest is lifted. Exhaling, fold over. Take an inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhaling, folding back over. Take an inhale, peel the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, roll over, down dog. Take an inhale, bring the right foot to the top of the mat, plant the left foot to the mat, reach the hands up, pull in right hip backwards. Exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back, go through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, roll over, down dog, left side. Take an inhale, left foot comes in between the hands. This time pulling the left hip backwards, right hip forward. On your next exhale, frame that front foot, stepping back, go through your vinyasa. Take an inhale, upward facing. Exhaling, roll over, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep breathing nice and deeply. Try not to hold the breath here. Check in with the hands, see if we're compensating. Now that we're a little bit tired in the body, planting them back into the ground. On your next inhale, bend those knees, look towards the top of the mat, hop, step or jump forward, chest is lifted. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Last time, exhale, fold back over. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and plant the hands, hop, step or jump back through your vinyasa. Take an inhale, open that chest. Exhale, roll over, down dog. Inhaling, right foot comes to the top of the mat, reaching the hands up overhead, squaring off those hips. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back, lower down. On your next exhale, rolling over, down dog. Left side, take an inhale, the left foot lands in between the hands, grounding that back foot, particularly that outside edge of the right foot. Exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back. Inhaling, open that chest. Exhale, roll over, down dog. 5 breaths. Last time, making this your strongest down dog yet. Maybe go through the whole of the body from the hands, up the wrists, elbows, shoulders, back, core, down the back of the legs, the quads, the calves, the feet. And then on your next inhale, start to bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat, hop, step or jump forward. Chest remains lifted as you arrive. Exhaling, fold over. Inhale, bend the knees nice and deep, chair pose. And then exhaling, close the hands through heart center, straighten the legs, find your Tadasana. Option to close the eyes here. Let's take these last few moments, just return back to your breath, your normal breath, your natural breath. Allow the body to do what it does best. And then slowly start to bring the hands to heart center, thanking yourself for taking today's practice. Bringing the hands to the lips, remembering our words have power, and then lifting them up to the third eye, bowing the head down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I shall see you soon.